welcome to one more video from 161 Power Sports, and in this video we're talking about this brand new Odes Trailmaster Sportscross 1000cc. As you can see, it's a racing side-by-side. It's got pretty good power packed into it. It's a 1000cc. It's got two-cylinder engine on it. It's the V-twin. It's got the VI lock trademarked suspension, front and rear suspension on it. It's got A-arms in the front. You get big wheels and tires. You get 15-inch wheels on 29-inch tires right there. It's very rugged. It's got knobby tires that are good for like off-roading. It can handle like any type of terrain. Now you get a solid 15 inches of ground clearance with this one. We also able to get you guys lift kits available for it too, so we're able to do that. Now it's got the 85 horse engine with two-cylinder engine. We talked about that. It's got full ABS system on it. It's got a 3,500 pound winch, and it's actually a rope winch. So you can see right there, it's got the rope winch, 3,500 pounds. That's ready to go. It comes with racing seats. It's got the 5-point harness right here. See right here? That's your harness right here. It's got full metal on it, and it's got Velcro's detachment for this part of the seat, so that's real nice. Alright, so it sits up really high, so let me go and take this door off so you'll be able to see it. Right here. Comes with half doors, metal frame, hard plastic. Right there, that's your cab space. You get a bar to hold on to when it gets really shaky out there. You get a glove box to go with it as well. So you have this storage space. Comes with winch, so you get the remote winch, wireless, and you get this wired winch, so you can use that for recovery. That's available. Let me put that back on. Alright, so let's look at the rear end, see what we got here. So on this one, you get a rear independent suspension. It's got the Two Brothers racing exhaust system right here. It's got a big old exhaust right there. The rumble is really nice because it's got the twin-cylinder engine, so it sounds real nice and heavy. It's got towing package, about like 2,200 pounds, rated by the manufacturer. It can tow with no problem. It's got the limited slip differential. It's got your powder coated bars too, and see that those are adjustable suspension right there. And like we said, it's got the 2,200 pounds towing capability, drive shaft, rear independent suspension, and this thing can go anywhere you want. It could be a crawler, or it could handle toughest of the toughest terrains with these. Now let's look at this cargo space right here. Look at this. It's got real nice cargo space. It's really deep. I might stick my hand in there, see how deep that is. And then also it's got these hooks, so you can use this and tie down whatever it is that you're carrying to go with it as well. You also get powder coated bars. See, this is all powder coated bars. You get hard roof right there, comes included with the package. You also get a windshield that comes included with the package. It's not on right now because sometimes with transportation, you know, you don't want any damage to the windshield, so we took them off, but it does come with the windshield. Now, as far as the fuel delivery, it's got fuel injection on it. So that's electronic fuel injection right here. So it's not carbureted. It's got the fuel injector right there and the ECU that governs all that. You get a high-low drive mode on it, transmission-wise. It's a CVT clutch system. High drive, you can use that to go as fast as possible, and low drive when you're hauling load and on low gear. And these are all aluminum wheels actually, so 15-inch aluminum wheels, and the drivetrain it can handle is the 2x4 and the 4x4. Now it also got front shocks that are like adjustable, and it's got the nitrogen gas coil, so it's compact with nitrogen gas on it. On the rear suspension, it's the same thing. You also get the adjustable rear suspension like we talked about, and it's still the nitrogen gas coils. right there. You get disc brakes, hydraulic disc brakes on all 4 wheels. The wheelbase on the whole thing is about like 68 inches. On the brakes, you have the front dual 256 millimeter ventilated disc brakes with hydraulic twin piston caliper, so the braking is going to be really good. Let's talk about the seat height and the clearance. So I say it's 15 inches. Manufacturers say it's about like 16 inches, but nevertheless, even 15 inches, 16 inches, you're looking at almost ground clearance of a Jeep Wrangler. Now the seat height, let's talk about that. So when you actually sit on it, this height, 39 inches off the ground. Look at that. And actually like boxed up real good with the cap space. So once you have to like climb in there, you have like a little depth in there, so it's all nicely protected and all that good stuff. On the towing capability, we talked about that, and it's got the 610-pound tongue capacity on the pulling, as far as the pulling goes. Now it's got a 14.5-gallon gas tank, so if you're on a 100-mile, off-road adventure trip, you should be able to do it with no problem at all. It's got a dry weight of 1,800 pounds, so it is pretty heavy duty. It's a heavy piece of equipment. You also get the radiator right here. That's your cooling system. It's water cooled. See all this steel braided brake lines with the springs on it, help you protect and make it last longer. You have your swing arm protectors right there to go with it as well. And as far as the radiator fluid, it just takes half and half like coolant, so that's all you got to do is make sure your coolant levels are good, your fluids are topped off, you do regular maintenance on it. It takes like 10W40 as your oil. You can use that to change out the oil on it. And then as far as like cleaning out the filter boxes and stuff like that, it comes with the owner's manual. You just follow the maintenance schedule on it, so that would be good. Now as far as like your delivery goes, we can ship this one nationwide. You can either come to the store, check it out in person, get it like fully functional, test it out, and then pick it up from the store. There's no extra cost for that, and feel free to come test them out any day. We're here from 10 to 6. For our out-of-state customers, we're able to have this thing shipped nationwide. Yes, sir. So we should be able to like have this thing delivered with a flat rate of $350. Now, as far as promotion goes, we're throwing in some goodies. So we're throwing it. It's actually already got a underglow light system, and it's got speakers mounted onto it already, Bluetooth speakers. So that comes included as part of the package. Now we are able to finance this thing for up to 84 months with payments that could be as low as 200 some change monthly. Now that's with approved credit, so let us know if you're interested in that, and we can like figure that out. Like I said, if you give us a call, we should be able to walk you guys through it. Now let's talk about like what's in the cab. Let's get on it so you guys can see it. So I'm about 5'9", about 220 pounds, and this is how I get on it, so you can see. We'll leave the doors open for y'all. See, once I fit in, see, I've got plenty of room. You also get a tilt wheel system. See, you can like adjust that according to your comfort. I don't need this all the way up. Now this is my gear selector right here. So it's on park. We got reverse, neutral, high and low. We talked about the high and low drive mode on this one. Also, let's look at the dash. So you get this model right here. Let me expand this out so we should be able to see it. Okay, so this right here is going to be your differential lock mode, and you can access that even without engaging the four-wheel drive system on it. See that? It's got a little lock thing on it. That's your differential lock, and you can do that. That's your horn, turn signals, high beam, low beam. You get your four-wheel drive on-demand switch right here. So now to engage your other locker, you'd have to actually slide this over, and that's your locking differential when the four-wheel drive is activated. So even to get a locking differential activated without four-wheel drive, it's possible with this one. And this one's not like the other models where you have it all-time rear wheel locked. So you're able to decide on when you want the rear wheels to be locked. I know some of the side-by-sides they make, they have like an all-time differential lock mode, and you cannot like really get out of it, so you have like that little torquey response when you put it on gear. So that's not the case with this one. You also have your override hazard and your light bar rocker switch right there. You get a 3-pin connection for your winch, and you also get two 12-volt cigarette lighter right there. So one's right there, another one's right here. On this one, you get a little storage compartment right here. You also get cup holders, and that's about that. And there's ample space for the passenger right there. As you can see, it can fit grown-sized adults with no problems. And it would come with the windshield, so you'll get this one covered up. So that's part of the package as well. So now this one's a 1000cc, 85 horsepower machine. Is able to reach up to speeds of, I would say, about 65 miles per hour. Very capable unit. If I were you, I would use this to like go on adventure trips, go on trail ride, cruising adventure trips. I would take it onto the mountains, challenge the toughest terrain that's available out there. And also later on down the road, I would probably upgrade to a bigger tire size and put a 3-inch lift on this thing so I can handle even more challenging terrains. Even as it sits right now, I wouldn't think it would be able to handle everything. It's definitely able to like do all that, but if you're trying to take it to the next level, then you can upgrade that all with no problems anytime you want to do it. It's got this handle bar that you can like just hang on to when it gets really rough. Even for the driver, 5-point harness. It's pretty safe. It's pretty huge machine, so I don't think it's going to be challenging for you to do some utility work or have some fun with this thing. Okay. As far as the financing, like we said, we can do it for as low as like about 200 some change a month. For that, you definitely have to give us a call, or you can simply go to our website. You want to just pay for it all. There should be a link down in the description below, and you should be able to like take care of that with your regular Visa, Master, debit card, credit card, whatever you got, and how you want to pay for it. Like I said, we deliver it to any state. If you have a question about like delivery, logistics, how we handle all that, or even like product related questions, you can definitely give us a call at 469-669-1313 or visit our website to see if your questions be answered. Now also on this machine right here, it comes in different colors. We have this white with the blue one. It comes with gray, with orange, and it also comes in red. So we should be able to like get you those colors with no problem. Let me go and start it up so you guys can hear it, see how it sounds. You have to hold the brakes for that and twist the ignition. Alrighty. Yep, this is how it sounds. Here, come up closer, let me show you the dash. So this is what I was talking about. So that's your odometer, that's your miles per hour, that's your gear selector indicator, and that's your RPM right here, and that's your fuel gauge, right? So you can set from kilometers to miles. You can set the mode on it to read the trip, or like count how many miles you put on this thing, and you can set the time on it as well. So let's see if we activate that. See how that rear is locked? It's not all time locked like on the other ones, so you can unlock that. Now if you wanted to get the front locked, you have to engage the 4-wheel drive mode right there, slide it over and get the front locks on, and if you want you can always lock the rear. So that's all wheels locked with the 4x4 engaged. So those are like the pattern, and even with the 4-wheel drive option and the locking differential, you can always play with the high and low. So there's like plenty of opportunity for you to like play with these drive mode depending on how you're going to use it and where you're going to ride it. All right. So what I'll do now is just go and simply take it out for a spin and let you guys see how this thing works.